I got a new toy. This is so awesome. This is one of the funnest things I've ever owned. If you've never had an e-bike, especially a mountain e-bike, stay tuned and I'll show you details about the one I got. If you grew up riding bicycles like I did, you probably worked on your bicycle quite a bit, fixing flats, customizing it. This should be very easy for you to put together. It comes almost assembled. It's very simple to put together, and it even comes with its own tools that you will need to put it together. All right, here is my new mountain bike. It is actually an electric mountain bike. It is called a Wooken TotGuard. It says TotGuard on the bike, but if you look up on Amazon, it's Wooken TotGuard. It has a 48 volt, 10 amp hour battery. It comes with 2 keys, so you can take the battery off, take it with you, or you can just leave it locked to the bike. If you've never had an electric bicycle, it's really kind of cool. I mean, it's a 21 speed bicycle, so you can just use it as a 21 speed bicycle. Or in the electric mode, you can use it as an assisted bicycle, or you can just use it as an electric bicycle. And what I mean by that is, with the electric bicycle part, you have a throttle that you can twist there. But you also have assist modes. Right there's the charging port. You can charge it with it on the bike, or you can take it off and charge it. To get it started, you got the on-off switch right there. So you turn that on. That's the battery level. All right, to actually turn the bike on, press the M down and hold it until it comes on. Okay, as you see, you got your power level, your miles per hour. You've got an odometer. I've actually gone 50 miles on this thing so far. This is a fun thing to ride. And then you got your headlight, off, on. Down at the bottom, you got a horn. It's a really loud horn. Get ready. You can turn this totally off and just use this as a 21 speed bicycle, right? But you can also do power assist, which right now it's on level 1. You can raise the power level up to level 2 or to level 3, depending on how fast you're going. And each level has kind of a limiter of how much it will assist. Okay, right now I got the back wheel off the ground, so I can twist the throttle. All right, level 1, 6.2 miles an hour is the limit. You can see back there, back wheel's rolling. Don't let it down, it'll take off. Okay, then you got level 2. All right, and this is level 2. Got the back wheel off the ground. Twist the throttle, and it goes 12.4 miles per hour. Stop that. Now let's look at level 3. At level 3, your max is 21.7 miles per hour. Now, one thing I did notice, if you get going over what the peak is for whatever level you're on, let's say if you're on the highest level in the 21.7 miles per hour, and you start going downhill, so you're actually going faster than that, this speedometer miles per hour will not get over what that limit is. You'll be going faster than 21 miles per hour, but it won't show it on there. So if you really want an accurate account, you need to get you a phone mount, put your phone on there, use a GPS, and you'll see exactly how fast you're going. That was one thing I thought was kind of strange about that. I just discovered a fourth mode on this. If you go all the way down, you hold in on the minus button, a little walking man appears. So it's like walking mode, which is a different speed. Looks like it peaks out at 4.5 miles per hour. So it's a walking pace. Hold it down again and it turns off. And you can go back to your regular modes. Learn something new every day. Now you can change this. Right now it's on trip. You can do time. It's been turned on for 5 minutes and 35 seconds so far. And you got your regular odometer, 51 miles, and your trip odometer. To turn it off, you just hold it down and it turns off. And then flip the little button down here and it's turned all the way off. And you got a key port right there. So if you want to unlock it and take it off, you can do that. This is my old mountain bike here. It's a Schwinn. One thing, it's got the old timey brakes where it squeezes on this to stop. What I like about this new bike is you've got disc brakes. Front and back disc brakes. I think that's pretty cool. The motor is actually inside there. That is a 500 watt motor, comes on this bike, which going to 21.7 miles an hour is plenty fast for me. As a matter of fact, when you put it in the 21st gear, it's very highest gear you can go. When you're going 21.7 miles an hour, you cannot keep up pedaling. I mean, you'll just be pedaling, and it goes faster than what you can pedal. So really, that size motor is perfect. Unless you just want to really do some mountain climbing, only using the electric mode and not pedaling any, I guess you could get a stronger motor. But for me, that thing works perfect. So this also has front fork suspensions, and you can turn it off and on. I was wondering, when would I ever need to lock that? And the other day I noticed when I had it mounted on my trailer, I had a video pointing to the back, and I noticed it, the bike vibrating with the Harley vibrations. So whenever I transport it, I'll lock the suspension and then unlock it when I'm riding it. I don't know why you'd ever want to ride it with it locked, but it's there as an option. Now, I did add a lot of stuff to this bike. The first thing was, whenever I had the seat at the right height, I needed it to be, the handlebars were just too low. So I added this right here to raise the handlebars up. And there will be links to all these things that I added down in the description, along with a link to the bicycle on Amazon. And while we're on the handlebars here, I added a mount for my phone, which the mount is actually video friendly, which means you can take video with your phone mounted on there. I added a GoPro mount. Since I am a YouTuber, I need to have a GoPro mount on the front of it. And you want to have a good lock. This is a good heavy duty chain lock, so I can lock it up when I get somewhere. And then I don't really like carrying backpacks a lot, so I added this thing on the back, a little luggage carrier. thing has worked out pretty well. Yeah, this luggage rack was pretty easy to install. Let's see, show you here. It just mounts onto the seat post there, and then you mount it to there, and on the other side that holds it up. And you can actually get saddle bags that hang down the side. I just thought that was a little overkill. I'm not going to be carrying that much stuff on it. Now, as far as bags go for this, I bought this bag. It's a pretty big bag. I can actually fit this Arctic cooler inside the bag and still has some room left over. Right now it's empty. So if I'm carrying a lot of stuff, this thing is great. The only problem is you kind of have to tie it on there so you don't have easy access to it whenever you need to get in and out of it quickly. So then I bought this bag. This bag, it doesn't hold as much as the other one, but I like it a lot better if you don't have a whole lot of stuff to carry, but you can still fit quite a bit. I mean, I can put my still camera in there with a couple of lenses, and it's a hard shell. So I guess if your bike falls over, it might protect what's in there. The thing I like about it the most is it's got the straps on the bottom. So you can just strap it on there, the bottom and on the front. So once you strap it on there, you have easy access to get in and out without having to take ropes or ties off of it. Like with that other one, I have to secure it on there good where it doesn't fall off or flip sideways. I have to tie it up pretty good, which sometimes means you can't get into it very easily. But yeah, I like this bag. Links will be down in the description. I had our seat covered because the seat was really kind of uncomfortable and really skinny. I also added, let's see if I can get this to focus here. I also added this light here. I don't know if it's going to show up since it's LED, but light on the back. It's pretty bright. So if I am on a road or something, I'll turn that on and the headlight on. And I feel a little safer. I'm trying to get a little bit more exercise, but I gotta admit, it is really hard not to just twist that throttle and not pedal. But I pedal whenever I can. If you're going up a steep hill, I mean, you can have it in the highest mode, twist that throttle, and you're gonna have to pedal, give it a little bit of assist to make it up the hill. I'm sure if you got one with a bigger motor, you wouldn't have to do that, but you need to pedal some anyway. You need some exercise, right? That's the whole reason you get a bicycle. Exercise and the enjoyment of just going out. Kind of like a motorcycle. You just have enjoyment of just being outside, going down the road or going down the trail. At least with this, you can go on the bike trails. With that, they would frown if I went on the bike trails with it. So, yeah, this is a good deal. I would highly recommend this bike.